Hey guys, I'm responding to actually Paulie Custom, who's Paulie, I know him as, and Montagraph off of the video. We the people. Paulie had indicated that he wished that somebody would turn on their microphone and turn on their camera and say something. And out of respect for Paulie and Montagraph and the rest of YouTube, I am going to say something. Paulie lost his business, and the details of that is up for him to tell. I lost my business. And it was partially because they opened box stores near me, just like Paulie. And even the companies that were supplying me with, in my case, a running shoe store, supplying me with shoes and clothing, they turned around after showing um, their sense of respect, quote unquote, for the little man who developed the sneaker company, whatever the name may be. I won't mention names, but all the major sneaker stores, sneaker companies, for example, and most of the clothing lines and everything, as of Christmas of last year, decided that when you click on find a local vendor on their websites, took you to a portal that allowed you to buy the products I bought from them at a deep discount price. And the American people, looking for a better deal, not necessarily supporting the local vendor, which I was for a number of years, inadvertently or directly ran me out of business. And I too can't get unemployment. Now, unfortunately, I almost died trying to keep my business alive, uh, which is my own foolishness. Part of the reason was that I felt that I don't walk away from a fight, and I tried to give the best customer service I could give, the best quality, and I tried to be as honest and forthright as one could be selling a pair of running shoes. It is, as Paulie says, the individual's decision to support what we have here. Right now, we have nothing. Everything. You could go through your closet right now. I can guarantee you that there is nothing in your closet made after 1993 that is made in the United States. Except for these pair of socks that I have on my feet, which were made by in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. It's the only company that's left, Wigwam Mills. And who knows where they're going in the short run. We do have the power to bring about change, but that change not necessarily is in the ballot box. That change must be done by our daily choices every day, going without, which is something that we've not done since at least my parents' and grandparents' time. To go without the thing that we want, not because we don't have access to it, but because it's not made here. That's something that muscle, that sense of boycott or moral fortitude or moral fiber has not been exercised in many, many years. And this is not, and like I said in a number of videos, a sad day in America when I did that video, it's not done at the barrel of a gun. It's done by making a choice. It's done by going across to your neighbor and saying, listen, you've got this nice backyard. I have these seeds, and I'm willing to work with you to grow food. By doing that, you shut down Mexico, most of South America, and all the major supermarkets that are getting their foodstuffs outside the United States. You eliminate your connection, whether you believe in karma or not, to to the unfortunate situation of slave labor, and you get the satisfaction of being independent of everything that makes us the consumers, quote unquote, that we've been for the last 30, 40 years. Now, I'm saying this in transition. I am as big of a sinner as the rest of you, but I was moved by Paulie's statements. What I finally want to say is I'm doing something about it. I know many of you on YouTube are. But the only way we're going to get our money's worth, and that money may not necessarily be in dollars, it's in time and sweatex, in a sense of completion of a task, a sense of pride in what we do. These things are or have been missing from the American psyche for decades. Has to and must, for our survival, to be regained. The Congress and the White House and the rest of the federal, state, and local governments are powerless if we refuse to be part of the process. We do not have to pay taxes on groceries if we're growing our groceries. Now, granted, the government can put laws, change things, but then that is where that activity of you as an individual and we as a nation can and must make changes, not just in the physical person who is voting yea or nay in the Congress, but to place within them the fear of the people. That does not come, once again, from the barrel of a gun. It comes, ultimately, as Paulie says, by us deciding to change the situation. And we can just keep replacing people infinitum until somebody says, hey, I don't want to get replaced. Oh, now we have a representative government. It is our fault. It is your fault. It is my fault. It is all our faults for just voting mindlessly and not being an active participant in the process. Not just on November, the first Tuesday in November, but every day. Being an American ultimately is not about voting one day out of the year, but by actively starving the corporations that do us harm. By us going to Walmart, by us buying stuff online, by us buying stuff made elsewhere other than the United States of America, we basically tell the Congress, the corporations, the lobbyists, and so forth, hey, we like getting screwed. Please screw us some more. By us not doing something, we're doing something. By us just laying there and being raped, we are allowing the situation. And we are ultimately, because we are the power, ultimately, we're the victim and we're the aggressor, ultimately. We must make a change. And that change can only be by individuals and only by us making conscious decisions moment by moment, day by day. Paulie, you're a mensch and a hero and a patriot. God bless you, man.